Good morning, thank you for joining me. Today I have got, let me just say at the outset, the very outset, this is not the most exciting Poundland and Home Bargains haul you are ever going to see. It's, as I said at the beginning of the year, I'm trying to not buy stuff I don't need. I'm sort of mid-decluttering at the moment, although it has stalled at the moment. But I am mid-decluttering, and my word for the year is simplify, and I don't want loads of stuff that I don't need. So this is stuff I bought from Poundland and Home Bargains that I'm actually going to use and I need. It's not a very catchy title, that is it? Right, without further ado, let's get into it. And the very first thing I bought was this. Look, I'm starting with Poundland, by the way. I didn't get loads from Poundland. 1, 2, 5 items from Poundland. The rest is from Home Bargains. So, first thing I bought was this massive packet of small packets of tissues. And for £1, I think this is excellent value. You get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 packets of tissues. I always keep a packet of these in my handbag and one in the car as well. I think this is the biggest packet I've ever seen for £1 actually. I usually buy them in, I think you get 3 less than that, or maybe 9, can't remember. But anyway, for £1 I thought this was really good. So yeah, 15 packets of tissues for £1, can't go wrong with that. The next thing I bought was a product from Poundland that I really like. I bought this last summer, no, when it came out, probably autumn time. It's the micellar cleansing water. That's what it looks like. It's a rip-off of Boots number 7, isn't it? Pretty much number 6 they call it, and it's the same sort of font and label design and everything. I don't know how they get away with it, I really don't, but it was £1, obviously, from Poundland, and I bought a bottle of this last year, not having very high hopes for it, and I really, really like it. I usually use the Garnier one, which isn't expensive anyway, but this one is just as good. So I'm coming to the end of my original bottle, so I thought I would pick up another one of these while I saw it. Really super impressed with this. Well worth a try. If you like taking your makeup off with a micellar water, this is definitely worth a try. Next thing I bought, this is something I use all the time as well. Longer term viewers will have heard me mention it countless times. It's the Simple Eye Makeup Remover. They have 2 different eye makeup removers. One is a dual phase one, you know, where you get the separation of the oil and the water. I don't like that one. It's just the original one. It's called just Eye Makeup Remover. And I usually get this when it's on offer in either Superdrug or Tesco's, sort of buy 2 get 1 free or reduced price or whatever. But I don't think I've ever seen it as low as £1, so I snapped that up quickly because again I'm coming to the end of my current one. One of my favourite products ever, one of the products I've used for the longest time, I would say. Next one was a bit of a frivolous purchase, and I saw this and just really liked the idea of it. It's tonic water with rhubarb. It's a 0 sugar one. That's what the label looks like. But I really like that you have all the flavoured gins now, and I think they're a little bit gimmicky. I do like some of them. I have got a rhubarb flavoured gin actually, which I really like, but some of them don't taste at all like gin. It's sort of jumping on the gin bandwagon, if you know what I mean. But I thought it'd be interesting to try rhubarb flavoured tonic with just normal gin, to sort of do the same thing but backwards as flavoured gin, if that makes sense. But the fact it was 0 sugar as well really appealed to me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving that a try. Also in a glass bottle, so recyclable. Final thing I bought in Poundland was this, which I've not seen before. And it is Citrus Herb Fragrance Mist, and you'll have seen from the label it's a rip-off, and yet another rip-off of the Jo Malone. Citrus Herb is obviously trying to be the lime, basil and mandarin, and I did give it a little squirt in the shop, and it smells very, very similar to the lime, basil and mandarin. Yeah, very similar. It's really lovely and fresh. It doesn't last, but it was £1, you know, obviously. But I'm going to keep this on my desk just to have a general spritz around when I, but it's quite uplifting. It's a nice scent. But I don't know if it's meant to be a room scent or something you just spray on yourself or whatever, but I just thought I'd keep it on my desk and have a little spritz of it every so often, and it would just remind me of that lovely Jo Malone scent. Worth picking up if you see it. I think they had some other ones as well. I can't remember what they were, but some of the other Jo Malone scents, or, you know, copies of Jo Malone scents. Right, let's move on to Home Bargains now. I went to Home Bargains yesterday and I've got a great big bag here. The first thing I bought was tissues. It's been a very coldy January in the Matthews household, and yeah, we've got through a lot of tissues. So I got some of these Kleenex balsam ones. They were £1. I haven't got my receipt with me, so I will try and remember prices as much as I can. But if not, everything's cheap in Home Bargains anyway. So yeah, so tissues, more tissues. I've got to be careful with this because the cat will come running. A packet of Dreamies cat treats. These come in all sorts of different flavours now. These are the ones with delicious cheese, it says. My cats like all of the flavours that we've tried so far, but these are just fab. Just after I bought these, I saw them in Tesco's. They've got an array of flavours, probably 10 or 12 different flavours or something insane, and they're much smaller packets than these, but they had them at £1 each. This is the mega pack size. I think this was £2.50, something like that. But they're such a nice little treat for the cats, and they just, both of my cats really, really like them. Another super tedious purchase is cotton wool. I got these 200 in here. This was, I think, £1 or 90p. I got some facial wipes. I don't often use facial wipes anymore. I used to use them quite a lot whenever I went away, but I don't anymore. But we're going to Seville and we're going hand luggage only, so obviously you're limited with liquids, so I thought these would be a good option in terms of makeup removal rather than taking, I've got a miniature micellar water, but I think it's over the mils that you're allowed in hand luggage. But I liked these wipes because they've got the clicky open plastic thing, which I find keeps them moister. Horrible word that, isn't it? Keeps them more moist than just the ones with the stickers across the top. I've not heard of the brand before. It's called Spa Age Reverse Facial Wipes with Coenzyme Q10, Vitamin E, blah de blah de blah, cleanse, tone and moisturise allegedly. I'd only use them for cleansing. They were around £1 again. Toothpaste, 95p. Nothing exciting to say about that at all. I've been looking for this next thing for ages. One of the Slimming World YouTubers I used to watch, or I do watch, talked about this a lot, and it's the Ribena Winter Spice, and you drink it hot. It's got no added sugar. It's limited edition. It only comes out in the winter, I believe. I've been looking for it in Tesco's and Asda and they haven't had it. And there it was. In fact, it wasn't there. I saw a lady go around with a trolley in Home Bargains and she had half a dozen bottles of this in. So I went to go and find it. And I got one of the last ones on the shelf. I'm going to give it a smell. I haven't opened it yet. Well, oh, it's got one of those pulley out things. Doesn't smell it very much, actually. I'm only getting like a normal Ribena smell from that, but I will let you know in a vlog whether I like it or not. But yeah, I was quite excited to have found this after looking for it for all winter so far. Next, I bought a packet of these cheese savouries. I think these are 85p. There's loads in the packet. They're Crawford's. I shouldn't have bought these, but we do like to have a little savoury snack of an evening, and yeah, bargain. I picked up a box of these, the Skinny Whip bars. These are the strawberry and chocolate flavour ones. They're 96 calories in a bar and 2 grams of fat or something. Not sure how many sins they are, but fairly low sinks. I heard them talk about by Slimming World YouTubers originally. These are tastier and they feel more substantial than the Slimming World Hi-Fi bars. I quite like the Hi-Fi bars, but these are definitely sort of more substantial. They take longer to eat. You feel like you've eaten something a bit more than you do with a Hi-Fi bar, and I really like the flavour as well, strawberry and chocolate. So got those for sweet tooth craving emergencies. The next thing I bought, I was really pleased to have found, because I've been looking for table mats for the longest time that aren't ridiculously expensive and that I like, which seems to be a difficult combination to find. So that'll be the doorbell. Where was I? Table mats. Yes, been looking for table mats for ages, and I found these marble table mats. These are rectangular ones. They come with coasters. There's 4 coasters and 4 placemats in each box. I bought 2, so I've got 8 and 8, and they were £3.99 each. I was so pleased with the price. That is such a bargain for nice table mats. So I'm looking forward to getting rid of my grotty old ones, which I bought from a car boot sale, and the backs have been peeling off for absolutely ages, and replacing them with those. I bought some OGX shampoo. I saw this, and it's really expensive generally. I have tried one of them before and thought it was quite nice, but it's usually about £7.99 or £6.99 or something, which I think is quite expensive for a drugstore shampoo. Am I focused there? I hope I am. Let me step forward a bit. I think the light's a bit dodgy. There we are. Yeah, pink sugar plum this is. It smells absolutely lovely. Really, really nice. Good enough to eat. And it was £2.99. So it's a limited edition one apparently. But it's Dreamy Hydration. So, yeah. Next, very tedious, I bought a packet of passata, which was 35p. I usually keep some of this in the cupboard. I needed some earlier this week and noticed I didn't have any, so I picked one up while I saw it. Same with pesto. I usually keep some in the cupboard. I haven't got any at the moment. I particularly like this brand. A lot of the brands do not have enough flavour of pesto for me, and really I prefer the fresh pesto, but I like to keep some of this in the cupboard just in case of pesto emergency, I guess. So I got one of those. I got a Lynx shower gel for Ashley because it was only £1. Black frozen pear and cedarwood scent, apparently. I got some Zoflora. I got some Lemon Zing Zoflora. I've got the citrus fresh one on the go at the moment, but I've nearly come to the end of that, so I thought I'd try a Lemon Zing. Let's give that a smell, shall we? See what that's like. I don't think I've bought this one before. Oh, very fresh. Yes, I like that. Smells like lemons, funnily enough. But yeah, can't beat a bit of Zoflora. 2 more things to show you, and my battery light is flashing, so that's good. Well, it's come at the right time, I guess. I bought this little can of, is that focusing or not? I think it is, sort of. Rhubarb gin and ginger ale. Never tried gin with ginger ale, and I thought it sounded interesting, so giving that one a go. And finally, I bought this. It was £1.99. It's a little wax. I did have one of these, and I don't know what happened to it. I fear it met with an accident. It was an electric one, the one I had before, but this is just the type where you put a little tea light in there and put your wax or your oil mixed with water on the top, and that then melts and creates a beautiful scent. And this was £1.99, so I thought I'd pick it up while I saw it because I've got some wax melts that I need to use, and yeah, £1.99, can't go wrong really, can you? And it's quite a nice neutral colour. So yeah, that is my boring but all useful things home bargains and Poundland haul. Thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed and you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button down below, and if you click the bell it will notify you of when I upload future videos. I upload a weekly vlog on a Sunday and a sit down chatty video, all sorts of different lifestyle stuff like this on a Wednesday morning. So yeah, that's all. I think that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.